Hello everyone, welcome to this week's edition of the Goes to 11 Vise Squad, brought to you by Sea Run Fly and Tackle. This week we're going to tie a flashy little pattern. I guess it's called a Coho Popsicle. We'll do it in purple and all sorts of different flash and stuff that goes with it. So we're going to start with a 1/0 salmon hook here, and the cone head is a 3/8 painted brass bead. This is Chartreuse. Put them in the vise. We're going to use some 140 Denier purple ultra thread for this fly. So I'm going to start them way back underneath that cone head and work that thread all the way down. Stop probably just kind of where the bend starts there, more or less, just ahead of the barb. And for the tail, we're going to use this some Purple Select Maribou. In previous segment we trimmed all the fine fibers off the back end, but on this one what I'm going to do is just take that center core, the last, I don't know, inch of it or so. I'm going to cut that out of there like that. Kind of preen them and get them all going in the same direction. I'll make that tail maybe about the length of the hook. So we'll tie it in right on top. And I'll just wind that to about there. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to trim that off, and I'm going to trim it so that this stem will lay underneath the bead. Just fold it underneath there. Just helps build it up so that we don't have to add so much later to get this bead from rocking and rolling around there. So I'm going to go back, kind of tidy that up, lash everything down. Alright. So the body material we're going to use is called Aqua Chenille. This is in, the color is called Mixed Berries. It's kind of blue and purple and kind of real flashy material. So I've got a length cut here. It's about 10 or 11 inches long. And we're going to grab a hold of that, tie it in at the back here. And wind the thread to the front, and then we're just going to take this and wind it gently around the hook, kind of doing touching wraps. And you want to kind of make sure that those fibers are all pointing backwards, so you might have to preen them a little bit. So wind that all the way up to the front. That. And we'll reach in there and tie that off. I'll snip that out of there. Now, just because there isn't quite enough flash in this fly already, we're going to use some more flash on the side. This is New Age Krinkle Flash, and the color is called Winter Run Purple. Andrew from C-Run sent this stuff over, and boy, I sure like it. It's got all sorts of neat different colors in it. There's probably 6 different colors in this stuff. Really pops. So I'm gonna grab, I don't know, maybe 15 or 20 of those fibers like that, and I'm just gonna cut it off at the halfway point here where it's kind of bundled together on the thing. And we'll get them kind of all straightened out a little bit, and then what I'm going to do is fold this in half, find the halfway mark, if it'll cooperate, more or less there. And then I'm going to tie it in first on my side of that hook behind the cone. A couple good wraps, and then I'm going to sort of tie it through it on the top of the hook there, and then make sure it's running down the side, and we'll tie that in real nice and tight. Alright, so now all that's left is we're going to build a little bit of a collar just to stop this thing from kind of rocking and rolling around at the front there. So I'm going to use some Arizona Semi-Sil. This is black and purple, just kind of mixes with the flywheel. It's kind of more or less the same color. So we'll build a good dubbing noodle here. Like this. And then we're just going to wind that, but we're going to let it wind and just build up inside that cone head. It'll stop it from moving around so bad. Like that. That's not too bad. We're going to add some thread wraps in front here. So what we'll do is we'll whip finish this off behind the cone, and we'll cut that out of there. And then what I'm going to do, I'll show you, I'm going to tie some thread wraps right in the front here behind the eye, and that'll really secure that cone in there. While we're doing this, every week we do the giveaway. This week I'm going to direct you to one of Rick's videos. If you scroll through the website or scroll through the YouTube channel, you'll find all the other videos that get put up here, and I just want to know what Rick found so amazing. That's the question. So what is it that Rick found so amazing? First one to question below, or answer the question below, will win a few of these flies, and we'll see what else we can find to send out to you. The one very last thing I'm going to do here is I'm going to take some Solarez UV glue, and I found it really tightens that cone up at the front, and it finishes those thread wraps anyway instead of gluing them. So we'll just have a little bit of glue on there. Let's really make it solid. Definitely not going to come apart. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video this week. As always, if you want to see more content from us, more fly tying stuff, hit the subscribe button, hit the bell beside it. You won't miss any of the upcoming episodes. Thanks again to C-Run and to Ghost 211. Until next week, thanks everyone.